Mic test. Alright, microphone is working. Great. Hello to literally nobody. It is 6 p.m. and I'm playing this. And there's a reason I'm playing this, because it's actually decently fun. Something I'd never expect to hear myself say is that a game like Fortnite would become decently fun again. But here's the thing, it's actually kind of decently fun. And I'm pretty sure my current level of 150 can help prove that I've definitely been playing this game and know what I'm talking about. So with that being said, right, I'm going to play some Squadspill and stream it because I have not made content in forever, thanks to having to watch this dog and school and all that. Let's get started, why don't we? Whoa. Let me see. What you doing? It's Saturday. Great. Where are we gonna land at? Alright, sure. You know what's great? When your entire squad decides to just quit. And no one has a mic either, so you have no communications. 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be a little over 100, right? Why is this a thing? Why is this physically possible? Like, for fuck's sake, I get it. Like, I get people leaving, but if no one's on my team, why make it so I can still bleed out and have a reboot card? Like, well, I'm assuming I'm going to have a reboot card because everything else, like, is working like a normal squads game, as if there was another teammate, but there isn't. So. No, so I don't have a reboot card. But instead, I'm still able to... what? Yeah, sure, whatever. Where are we gonna land at? Sure, why not? Oh god, why? Well, that was uneventful. I would use your other weapon that uses medium ammo. He knows you're there, most likely. Well done. I was switch to shotgun, yeah. Well, progress is progress, at least, so. I think I'm going to change all my graphics settings and everything like that there, just to make it run smoother without much internet lag. I don't think that's the true case. I think it's more my router being out of date, and I might need to get a new one, but whatever. Alright. So, hang on. First of all, North America East, which means I shouldn't have any issues there. Mark danger ones starting out. All those seem the same. Sadly. I could up these. Yeah, I will. 3.6 is a good sensitivity. Multiplier, I guess. Yeah, never do that. I'll say that much. So where the Oh, you want to shoot? Use one of those gas pedals for driving games. Why is this a thing? That's audio, that's brightness. Are you telling me I can't change graphics on this? Like that I can't make everything look worse? Well, what the fuck? Why? I could go old school, which would just be horrible. Well, that sucks. I could restart my router, but that'd mean turning that off. Now, whatever. I'll do one more squads game, why not? And I'll swap over to solos. Try and outlast people. How many more do I need? So, about 2,500. Not that bad. Anyone have a mic?
Do gravy.
God. Where are we going to land at? Alright.
I bet. You making them? Make me some. Why? You better make me some. Alright, if I make some Oreos.
Could have been better.
Nah, I'm not sharing. No, you can make them. Alright, I'm landing over here, though. I'll help you right now after this game. I'm not gonna leave my fellow people behind, bro. Bro, oh my gosh, why am I lagging, though? Oh, literally 2 shots.
Trust me, I've had lag issues all morning.
Ah, dang, that was suck, huh?
Yeah.
I knew it. Jeez. Okay, I just killed someone, but I'm at 40 HP, so I might need somebody's like help after like. Oh yeah, someone's coming for me, bro. Oh, okay, there's a medkit over there, bet.
Yeah,
Someone's
there's a
on top.
medkit and bandages, so.
Alright, but hold up, cause somebody's here. There's 2 people here. They're trying to get at me. So I'm gonna need your help. Hurry up, hurry up.
Alright, I'm coming. I'm gonna bring the medkit too.
Alright, thank you. I'm at 40 HP and I barely got this Jenka big pop. Whoa! Oh, watch out! Alright, hold up. I'm gonna revive everything. There's still another person, so watch out. There's still another person. I need that med kit, dude. Please don't take it. I'm at 5 HP. Alright, please. Hope I don't get shot.
Got one?
Alright, y'all guys. Alright, I think that was it.
Alright. Well, he was knocked, which means that he has at least 2 other people with him. Or might be part of a different squad.
Yeah.
Yep, never mind.
Oh, my bad. Did you want that?
No, it's fine. By the way, our Ripley is on really low health. I'm just gonna give him the bandages that I have.
Who?
Flawless was on really low health, so I just dropped bandages for him.
Alright. What, Abel? Yeah. Oh wait, they'll be by the yeah. That's the only
Yeah,
place
right
I
there.
know. Oh,
There's a
dang,
scientist,
yeah.
but he seems to be alone.
Oh no, there's someone else. Dude, I can't see. Like,
They're beside you.
dang, I'm reloading. What the hell? They're like hold up, I need this AR ammo. What? What whole thing? Please, don't die, please die, please die, don't die. Oh my gosh, you died.
Right there. Yep.
Dude, I hate people that build, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't build even if my life depended on it. Look at, okay, I'm out. Later.
See ya. And that was our first lesson of the day. Never split up from your squad. Always move as one singular unit, or you're most likely going to die one by one. It's the divide and conquer strategy that fails way too often. Anyone here have a mic? I guess that's a no. Alright, sure. It's up to about 900. Alright, that's a shotgun. And what looks like some bandages. Nice. That's what I need. And more healing. That's my mid-range. And that's my close range. Suppressive fire. Damn it, couldn't build. Input lag. Ah, controller. It's literally right here. He's still behind the same tree. Rushing towards our teammates, rushing past them. Seems to be aiming a sniper. And that's game. So in addition to rule number 1, we have now figured out part 2 of rule number 1. Yes, your squad may need to be able to move at a unit, but you also need to have the right amount of equipment. Therefore, as a squad, not only is it important to move as a tight unit, but also to have good amounts of equipment for each user, or else no one's going to really be able to fight back. A great time. That is lesson 2. And as we move on to our next game, hopefully we will learn through lesson 3 or 2. Well, I guess lesson 1.5. Let's hope 2 and 3 show up soon. We also learned another valuable lesson through this, called squad communication. Oh, I'm in a game. I'll talk about squad communication later then. Anyone here got a mic? What?
You guys got a mic?
I have one. I know that. Where are we gonna land at?
It's up to
You pick.
Your highest level.
Well, I'm gonna bestow upon the second highest level, so.
Okay, go there.
Alright.
Where at?
Blue.
Alright.
Here.
Hello?
What's up?
So, you guys good at this game?
Are you? That's
No. The question is, no, I'm sadly, I'm
I'm
trash.
complete trash.
I'm a noob.
But I'm a noob. I'm the worst out of all of you guys.
How do you shoot?
I think it's triangle on PS4.
Are you
This? Not for me. Well, if you know how it breaks, then that's the same way you shoot, I think. Yeah, it is. I've been trying to watch videos to get better, but not that good still. Ooh, the shotgun. I got minis.
Oh, of course that would. I wonder what that green-white PNG could be.
What?
I'm not sure if anyone else gets this glitch, but sometimes when you mark something or a teammate marks something, it shows up as a white PNG.
Yeah, that's just it.
I know it's been happening to me and my friends a lot, so.
Are you sure you're not trying to troll me? Are you guys actually good? I feel like you guys are trolling me.
No.
Yeah, for sure, you guys are trolling me.
No, not really.
You guys are actually good. How are you guys 200 skins? Or 200 and 299? Or 98? How about you tell me that if you guys...
I'm tier 150 by being carried and completing the challenges that Fortnite gives out every week. I'll say that much.
Right. Same.
Yeah. Do your challenges, bud.
Because the challenges give way too much XP this season.
Yeah.
They do.
I mean, 52,000 is practically half a level, so every 2 challenges you're leveling up. And with supercharged XP every second weekend, save your challenges for every second weekend if you can.
Oh.
That and the metal punch card is at least 1 level every single day.
Oh shit! I got somebody.
Oh shit, right here. Good kill, there's one more coming out. The house. Right there. You guys got this. Murder.
Yeah.
I got you, my foot.
Alright.
Oh, that did not hit. Come on. Give me a break. Murder. Come here. I'm behind you.
Nice. Enemy.
Here. There's your market. You guys got so much kills, I have none.
2 kills is not a lot of kills. The other day, me and my friends, we all got 13. Of which I contributed about 2. I'd recommend if you're low on health, eating the apples scattered around this location. It's also a challenge to consume forged items this week, so.
Are you a new challenge PlayStation or something.
What?
Never mind. Where is everyone? There's literally no one in this game that I have found. Other than one person. Is someone in here?
I don't see anyone.
The left ammo.
Smart trick that not every.
Oh my
enemies.
god. Yeah, I see.
I knocked their
Oh
shield
my god,
off.
I'm getting shot at from everywhere.
I hate the tac shotgun, but at the same time, it's the only good shotgun in this season so far.
Stop him. Stop on son.
Edit the window and then start firing at them as soon as possible would be the best bet there.
Yeah, he has no food.
It seems to be just him, so.
What?
Oh, no, there's another.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Fuck.
Okay. Come on. I'm about to.
I end up never using party. Anyways, so, technically speaking, communications between teammates are key to a good match. We've gotten 14th place here just by using communications alone, but we didn't have good weapons. Again, this plays into squads. Rule number 2, always land at decently sized locations. Locations that will give you and your squad a full loadout each. Don't land at a small location, like the middle of nowhere, where you'll have to go and try and kill someone who probably has better loot than you to get better loot. The other key factor here is communication. Without it, you're playing a dead character. You're playing a character who's not going to win and who's going to die at the first sight of any trap or enemy that you can't communicate without talking. That's why team communication is key in duos, squads, everything like that there, like where you have multiple people, to winning the game. I'm much better on Switch, by the way, because I can just sit right next to the internet and not have connection issues, so. Now. Anyone here have a mic?
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey.
Alright.
So nice 200 like me.
Where are we gonna land at?
Low down your mic to let me hear you from your own mic. I mean like I can hear myself from your mic.
Yeah. That's the issue with having the PlayStation microphone.
That's nice to know. Are you ready to get this W?
The weird thing is, it's also like it's echoing out of your mic too. So.
I'm so on it. They're like. I think I can hear you from. No, well, I think I can hear myself like your mic. That's it. Back in the days when we rocked FBI, open up. Who the heck is that?
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. So he's definitely not alone. Definitely not alone. I see him. I see him. Still possibility of two left.
I don't know if it's just me or someone behind that tree. I don't know if it's just
Oh,
me.
my controller died. Backup controller activated.
Okay. Yeah. Wait. How come you have? Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, no. You were on tier 15. It had the tier 1 down switch. That's odd. I have zero kills. Me carry. Fun stat.
I don't get why we're going away from the circle.
I have no clue. I just drive wherever I want. Nah.
Especially considering the fact that rule number one of squads and duos is to act as a tight unit.
Yeah, that'll be weird. destroy this. Destroy this. Whatever. No, I'm not gonna do. Destroy the tower. Destroy.
Don't. Oh, God.
I heard that it's possible to drown in Fortnite.
Really?
Build yourself. I said that like it's possible to drown in Fortnite, right? It's like
Seems like it'd be a really weird occasion to drown in Fortnite because you're not really able to go under the water.
Yeah, it takes like one damage. But like me and my friend were playing duos, and like we were deciding to camp, and like when we camped, we were like underwater, so then we started taking damage. But we won the victory. The other guys were trash.
Screenshot that. Oh, I see him. Tag him for 31. Tag him for 66, 33. 33 is down. Down another one.
Well, you guys are just still my kills. And there's a sniper guy on the roof. There's someone trying to snipe. So don't stand still too long. Or else he's gonna snipe you. Where to God, he's gonna snipe. Stand still.
I knocked him.
Wow, how much kills do you have?
I have 5 already.
I have 0. I've been carrying the whole time. I was trying to get some kills. I was so close. Yeah, I finally killed someone.
Nice.
Wow, you took my kill.
Level 103. Oh. Someone's tapping us.
Tag him for 48 headshot.
It's a bullseye. Got him.
Nice.
Thanks. Well, he didn't make it alive. Get high ground. Okay, I guess not high ground. It just made me on high ground. Hey.
Enemy spotted.
Kill him.
Tag him for 27. Shield down. Another enemy up on the hill. He's crawling to his teammate.
Ow. Keep up pushing. Oh, guys, circle. Oh, guys, get the circle.
Yeah.
Circle is coming to whoop your butt. I think this is like the third wave, so we're going to do some serious damage.
Currently, the circle is on its second phase, so it'd be doing 2 damage.
Yeah, probably like 2 damage. And like for like the fourth one, probably gonna take like 2 damage. I mean,
It
like,
goes
I mean,
1,
like,
2, 4, and then 5, I think.
spotted. Yeah.
Enemy right here. Enemy right here. Knocked them. Knocked them.
Hey, got some on me. Please give me a chest. Okay, found chest. Okay. But there were two people. That way. Better go push for them. Okay, we lost them. No, we found them.
Just lag out. Why not? Lag out again. Why not? Lag out again. Why not?
Okay. Let's kick some grass. Oh no,
Again. Why not?
not that high. What is this kid doing? Freaking back in my back. Let's kill the Black Knight. Black Knight. Exactly. He's a Black Knight not paying attention. Someone has a very powerful sniper, and I want that sniper so bad. There we go, we found it. Now officially. Suck. Stop. Oh, what's this? Run. I'll take the big bots. I'll just take sniper.
So how many kills does everyone have?
What?
How many kills does everyone have?
I have 4. I have 4 too.
Alright, so I have 7. Right? Which means that someone else has 2.
I'm gonna try to up someone. I haven't done that in a long time.
I think Open Crowder has 2 kills.
Probably.
Because I have 4.
Oh. Well, I guess Open Crowd was just not the right person today. He failed. There's always a golden day. Wait, I didn't know that the storm goes fast. And more. No, whatever.
Yeah, the storm gets actually really fast in those final circles.
I thought that first it gets faster, it starts to get slower. One right there. Look out. Push in. Dash. Okay. Yeah. How and why?
Knocked one.
Chunky, what the frick do you mean? How am I dead? Paper.
2 guys in here.
Come on, paper, you got this, paper. Oh my god, it's paper. You did it.
Get him.
He's one tap. Oh my god.
Nice.
So
Now there are 3 people remaining.
Heavy paper. He is heavy paper. God. He is heavy paper. We are gonna die. He is on low health and not using flippin'
Well,
paper.
he has a med kit. There's some other stuff there that he can use to heal up.
If I was alive,
And he's only against 3 other people. If he plays this at range, he has a huge chance.
I was trying to complete the freezing challenge. Since we're dead, it doesn't count as me.
Oh, the revive people, the reboot people challenge?
No, like to place top 5.
Actually, we already placed top 5. And it already counts.
I know, but we died before we placed top 5. Like when Open kill.
But here's the thing, we're still like have one squad member alive, and we're top 2. Therefore, we place top 5 together as a collective team. So it counts.
He died.
GG. GG.
Probably inside the next match unless you end.
Yeah. I don't think that's how that works. But.
Do you want me to send a friend request to you?
Sure.
Send a friend request to me too.
Okay. I send a friend request to you, and I send a request to you. Okay. I join. That Peter.
Okay. That should count, or not flagging out, but.
Okay, so do you ready up? I know what to do.
Okay. So. Where is he? Soul Sonic, invite to party. And boss. No, I'm gonna join boss the robot. Hey.
He's still in the game.
Yeah. I mean, if we ready up, we'll be in the same matches and now.
I know.
Hey. Hold on, wait. Change my background. And all my actual stuff actually.
Wait, how did you get that style? Lucky.
I completed all my unfused challenges, so.
Oh, can you help me?
Sure. Which ones do you need?
I need to destroy opposite player buildings, finish top solos, and eliminate opponents different matches. And I need to kill one more person. But it's hard to
If you go into your challenges, I think you can turn on party assist.
Oh, okay.
And that'll allow us to help you with one of your challenges.
I think party assist is no longer here. Oh wait. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so I'm gonna make party assist for destroying opposite buildings or whatever. Oh I know.
I'm pretty sure you're able to get your own elimination, so make it destroy opponent buildings so that it gets done faster.
Yeah. Okay. So you're my party assist for that.
Alright.
Wait, so you cleared all the challenges?
Yeah.
Wow. And wait, first I'm gonna get you to get placed top 5.
Yeah, well, place top 5 happens naturally though, so.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And the tip for place top 10 solo, don't fight other people and try and stay away from battle.
Alright. Boss, Liger, ready up.
I was in my challenges.
Honestly, that's
Well, I just got to 100 today, so I'm probably not going to complete everything today. I'm going to complete it probably in midnight at 12 o'clock. That's when I do everything.
Yeah.
I basically wake up at 12 o'clock sometimes. I've been hit. You've been terrorized by idiots. Okay, where are we landing at?
That's up to you. Alright.
I'm about to be on level 68.
I'm on level 103.
As you can see, I am level 151.
Yeah, cause you run a lot.
Yeah.
What season did you start playing Fortnite?
Season 3.
I started playing season 4.
I started since season 3. Give me that attack! No, I'm dead!
I don't have a gun
Silent
either.
went for the attack, but the other guy got first.
I'm trying to find a gun. But I don't care.
Attacked 21 twice. Yeah,
Found a pistol. Gee, where is this kid? Knocked him.
back in the days, holding blocks and AKs. That's what he's holding his block and AK.
Oh, dang, he's out here. He outside. We're at the pool. We're all dead. All dead.
Damn it.
We're synced up. I don't know what that kid's doing. Spam the AR because he's trash. Probably trap.
We're
Sam, or shot to the head. Her trash.
This is rule number 4. Rule number 4, which is very important. Always make sure to land at different buildings. I guess we can add that to our list.
Enemy has been spotted. My friend wants to invite me. I don't know why though. I'm not gonna join. Because my friend is We have another tier 100 on our team. Oh no, never mind, tier 98.
We're landing.
We're landing at Salty.
Alright.
Okay, never mind. Yes.
Alright. I mean, I recommend landing at an Eagle outpost so that we can help Boss Boy with his challenge.
Well, I'd rather Bop. All I need to do is on my Xbox. And
You have an Xbox?
yeah, I play on Xbox.
Oh, me too.
It says it on like my symbol. I don't know if you can see it. It's all like the side.
Oh, I see it. I play on Xbox too.
Wow, the best is die first. We want to impress the other teammates because they were try hard. Yet went poof. He had no weapons. I heard someone just leveled up. Wait, is that Danny?
Where do you go?
Well, for some reason, someone just entered a console in the voice channel.
You have a channel?
And they disconnected. Knocked one. Knocked the other.
I'm getting carried. I only have one kill.
Oh, I'm
I
down.
mean, 0
I'm down.
kills. Where is he?
Right there. He's up on the roof.
How?
Grenades. At least I'm 2,000 away from completing my walking challenges from Season 8. Luce, what are you doing?
Hold on.
Alright. Fun fact for everyone who doesn't know it. If you use a triangle/cone, you are capable of crawling through those windows that look like you should be able to crawl through them, but they have that gap inside of them. Nice blue pistol on him. Fall from the sniper. I know exactly how to snap. lucky damn shot. Tagged him twice. Yeah, I don't think my mic has a microphone. Never neglect the door. from earlier still stands. Never neglect the door. Ooh, get on there. You can sit down here, you can go to your bed, you can do whatever, right? Don't sit up on the couch. Don't sit up on my lap, okay? I'm kind of playing a video game here. Why not? Where is... Yes, I know I'm breaking my own rules when it comes to playing squad matches, but at the same time. And now we both have a gold scar. Nice. Depending on where the last circle is, people are going to have to walk through one of the two cities depending on where they are, right? Holly Hedges is too far to set a trap on, but it's definitely most likely going to be outside the circle. So Lake Sands, on the other hand, is where we're at right now. But where would people usually walk to that you can place a trap at? Or take the trap and use it. Normal turning speed, jump turning speed, yeah, jump turning speed. Okay, this next lesson is a major one. Right? Goose, what are you doing sitting in my chair? Whoa. Lucy, stop sitting in my chair. Okay. Got him. Healing up. Stop. I need to focus. Enemies. Got him. Going back to heal up. There are 9 people left. 2 of them are us, which means that there are approximately 2 squads left. So be careful. Sooner or later, someone's gonna have to push. People. Knocked one. Help. You can snipe him if you need to. Storm's coming in though. He's healing his teammate, hurry. Nice. There's an opponent right there. One dead. Dude, grab my rocket launcher and tack. Alright. Come on, you got this. Behind you. Oh, no. Okay. But what's like the true... Jesus Christ, we've been filming for almost an hour and a half now. But that's only like... So what are... Okay, basically, what are the rules to a good squad game? 1. Well, okay. 1. Move as a unit. Do not move separately. Alright? And the reason that is... to these as they came out an hour ago. Rock, paper, scissors. I'm going to buy that, probably, maybe. Don't know. Yeah, I'll buy that on my Switch later. The Anarchy Agent, part of the Anarchy set. He's okay. Infectious is cool. Wetsuit, new, part of the Aquamarine. It's not a bad rap. I would say the blue would go with the Vex variant. Yeah, the blues would definitely go with the Vex variant of this. So it's a good rap for that. Not sure about Knee Slapper. I've never been a fan of Vulture. I will say that. Containment Pack is cool. Right? Like, it fits a lot of skins if you know where to use it. But at the same time. Okay, Royale Hots. Cupid Stagger, no. Stoneheart, so the female Cupid skin that we had a while back. It's an okay set. Citron. Limelight. Sour Strikers, Ultra Sour. It's decent. Aquamarine set. Surf Rider is a mess skin. Shortwave, good backbling, I'll say that. Dual Flight, I don't like the dual gliders that just are knives. Like, I don't like these things unless they really fit a character's story and like setup. And these ones really don't. And then, of course, the Imperial Stormtrooper, who I'm not much of a fan of for multiple reasons, really. If anything, I'm probably going to get either rock, paper, scissors, which will give me enough for another uncommon emote, or just get wetsuit and have 150 left from my Switch. I don't know. If I get wetsuit, right, that's a wrap I'll use situationally. So yeah, I'll probably just get rock, paper, scissors and another uncommon emote when it comes into the shop. Also, if you're trying to complete these challenges, I can't give you my total goals over all of them and what you should be doing. But I will say, do complete them, because these are way too easy. Catch a fish. You can do that now way too quickly. Summit the highest mountain, wearing the Journey outfit. That's just a land at locations challenge, basically, or visit location challenge. Enter a slurp vat. Not a lot of people knows what a slurp vat is without searching it up. But it's basically those two containers in Slurpy Swamp. If you jump into one of those, it'll get you this sludge skin. Pretty good. Heal a teammate with a bandage bazooka. That's easy, except for the fact that they removed it, and they removed it because of a few glitches that were going on. Don't worry, they're adding it back, but I'm just glad I got it when it came out. And eliminate an opponent, that's basic game stuff. Like, it's real easy. I don't know what's going to be for Chick. I assume it's going to be something relating to that character beforehand, Cameo. Which I'm not quite sure what she's even about, because her involvement in the story has been so few. Let's actually look at the story. So, excluding Unfused, which doesn't have anything, it's just a preset to everything that's happened here, which is weird, because this is meant to represent the entire world that we're in being created. This is meant to represent before that happened. Doesn't make sense. So anyway, New World, which doesn't have much to do with the story. It's just showing that everything arrived into the new kind of island. Yeah. Open Water is just showing
the fishing mechanic and boat mechanics off, as well as a new location. Forged in Slurp is showing the Slurp mechanic of healing, and Slurpy's Swamp off, while also showing kind of why Ripley seems to be... I don't even know what this is. It seems like Ripley was created from this, but then again, how is Sludge made? And even then, he's there exploring the island, so the fact that he was created from this, he'd already know this location, it's weird. That one I'm not quite sure about. Darkyard Deal is where the story truly kicks off. And it looks like everyone's gathering materials to raid something, or they're selling it to people, which would make sense if they were fighting the Storm King, which is when this came out. We get our next part of the story in the lowdown, going over Ego and their team base, as well as Scratch finding out, well, 8-Ball finding out that Scratch exists, and Remedy kind of noticing this while the other two are talking about it. Which is weird that Ripley isn't there. And then we have Hunter and the Hunted, which is Cameo hiding Ripley and hiding from Sludge and Toxin. And it's proven that there are canonically multiple Sludges, I'll say that. But then there's also Cameo, who wasn't in the lowdown, and Ripley, who wasn't in the lowdown. So I think these are taking place at the same time. Right? And then we have 3 other weeks to piece together the story. And within 2 of those weeks, we will find out what this is. But at that point, like, what story will we have pieced together by the time this mystery character comes in? And how does Fusion play in all this? Because we know that Fusion is a part of Alter, as you can tell from that. Right? Which is strange enough that his alternate forms aren't a part of Ego. But then again, they take place before the events of this. Which also makes no sense because of the black hole. We have 8-Ball vs. Scratch, 2 assassin-like characters that are clearly on opposite sides, as you can tell there. We have Cameo and Chick, who I'm not sure how they're going to play into the story. They haven't been introduced other than Hunter and the Hunted, which is weird. Truly. Because New World is the first one, and it's up on a hill, and there's no one included here. Open Water is Turk, and it's the second one, and that's when you're able to unlock Riptide. Third is Forged in Slurp, which unlocks Journey, I think. Yeah, Journey. Then Darkyard Deal is our introduction to Sludge, that we already knew about Ripley, and that's when you can unlock Sludge. And now we have the lowdown, our introduction to Scratch, even though we were introduced to Toxin, the character we get there, and Scratch beforehand during Darkyard Deal, if you look closely at the time. So it's our main introduction to Scratch, but the character Remedy is in there. And then we have Hunter and the Hunted, the one that stands out because Scratch and 8-Ball aren't in this scene at all. But Ripley, who we already seen Sludge, Toxin, who we already know is Remedy, and Chick, Cameo, who's going to be Chick, show up. Then we have the one coming up now, who's probably going to introduce Fusion or the mystery character a week before they're available, which is also strange, because it says collect Fortnite letters hidden in loading screens. It says we have 7 of 8, even though we only have 6, I mean. So does that mean that this will have 2 in it, and then this will have a backlink, and that will have something else? Because we already know something about that there. We already know that it's going to be Bane or whatever from, like, leakers and stuff, but does that mean this is going to have 2, and we're going to be able to unlock it week 7, like normal, like it used to be when it first came out with these characters? Or is it going to be the new norm of week 8 completing blank challenges instead of completing and unlocking? No, because it still has you searching for loading screens. It's just stuff inside the loading screens, so. I don't know. This season has the weirdest story, and I think it's just. But then there's the unfused challenges, which is weird because they're supposed. Like, if this was in order, right? Unfused would be added there. There has to be a reason it's added beforehand, other than it just being classified special, because it could be event or style missions. But instead, it's an actual season mission. So, how is that going to play in? And then in 5 days, we get our next part of the story. I don't know. So, to end this off, I'm going to fully spectate one solo round, just end up jumping as soon as possible and dying, and then sitting it through and commentating on other players' tactics and setup like that there. And by the way, I know people already do this. This is not an original idea. I just don't know who to give credit to for this idea, because I've seen clips of people doing it, but I don't know the streamer, so I'm not stealing content. I'm more taking an idea and seeing how it goes, which is not stealing. Because stealing is directly ripping off someone's content. It's like Mr. Beast. They take the exact same challenge, right? I'm taking an idea and running with it, but adding my own personality instead of... Well, I guess that is still stealing. Whatever. I'll give credit to whichever... I'm not saying this is my original idea, though. This is more like a parody of that, in a way. So don't claim that I'm stealing content. I'm not. Morgs is stealing content. Attack him. Also, may I just talk about YouTube guidelines? Because, why? Why YouTube? Are you fucking this... You're fucking every channel in the ass right now and getting away with it. Simply put. Oh, nice. We have 100 people exactly. Well, like, what they're doing is just so... It's so YouTube, right? That you can't even be surprised by it at this point. It's that YouTube, you know? And when you can't be surprised by YouTube doing dumb shit... Did I seriously just fail that? But if you can't be surprised by YouTube specifically doing dumb shit at this point, then you know that this has gone on way too long. I think I should be the first to die, right? I placed 100th! God. I didn't even outlast one person. And here's where we start. Alright, collecting their materials. This person looks extremely new, I'll say that. Like, they have a back bling, which means that they're leveling up somewhat, but at the same time, they just look extremely new. Can I check the map? Yeah, I can. Okay, trying to snipe someone. I laugh, they get shot at. Oh! Oh, that's super lucky there, right in between the legs. Dealt 100. And that's their probably first elimination of the match.
We're down to 75 people. Alrighty. Well, 74, 73. Okay, this is boring because I can't see what they have. I just have to kind of guess, and that's no fun, right? Fortnite should take the ready up feature, the spectate feature, spectate, there we go. Okay, there we go. So you press spectate, got it. I'm new to this format, so I don't know what to talk about. Well, there's 60 people left, and they're playing an extremely edge-based game. They're going to die by the storm, I'll say that much. While we're at this, why don't we go over our... Ooh, seems like they noticed building. Good of them to have some kind of, like, sense of the surroundings. It's clear they're a bot. I'm going to say that right now. They may have hit those snipes, but it's clear they're acting like a bot. Or at least seemingly like a bot. And while that may seem like a rude insult type thing, I'm not trying to insult them. If they're a real player, they're just terrible at the game. And you're hearing this from someone who purposely placed 100th to watch this shit. Okay. Okay, so they know to aim in when they see someone, but don't know to shoot. Okay. Okay. Getting a nice cool 2 eliminations at the start of the game. They've got the Survivor Medal for 50th place. They've gotten their Elimination Medal and possibly their first Match of the Day medal. If they have just got on. Ooh, deciding to build when they're going down. Waste of resources, in my opinion, if you don't know what you're doing properly, which they don't. But at the same time, a really helpful strategy. Now the question is, are they going to destroy the campfire so no one can use it? Apparently not. They're clearly a noob. Let me be 100% honest, they're going to die by the storm. Like, this isn't even. Let's hope we get a better character when they die. And they quit. Simple as that. We end up having someone in Fatal Fields. Well, sorry. Sorry, I'm not a pro gamer. I don't know exactly where it is off the mini-map. Farm. Frenzy Farm, I mean. And they seem to just be gearing up from a fight. Pretty good. Full health and shield. Nice. They clearly have a skin. So they at least played for a while to get that skin too. Because it's a PlayStation's exclusive skin. Did they seriously just try and walk into a door for like 5 seconds before opening it? Okay, let's go over rules for solos while we just wait for him to get into a fight, because this is getting boring already. I can see why comedy channels would do this type of content, because they can just like delete it if it's horrible or redo it. And if it's actually good, they can make some pretty funny jokes out of just how horrible people are. Really? Okay. Rule number 1 for solos. Always have materials. You never know when you're going to need them in a fight. Rule number 2 for solos. Organize your goddamn weapons. You don't want to have something happen where like me, where I had a fucking fishing rod in between my shotgun and SMG, so I had to keep switching between them and die quickly when I tried to. Third rule of solos, block anything out but the screen. I have had this happen a lot where I've paid attention to little puppy over here trying to sleep on me or anything like that there, or a clock going off, and I've just lost all attention to the screen, died, and then noticed I was dead like minutes after. That's one of the things you always want to avoid. What else is there? Seriously, is this... Am I just gonna get people who don't get in fight? There we go. We get our first fight of this guy. He seems to be pretty decent, knowing what he's doing with that pump shotgun. Gets his kill on this Lux. Nice. So it's clear he's a decent player. However, he's staying strictly outside the edge of the zone, which is not a good thing. Especially in a low valley scenario where you're going to be forced into pushing the low valley anyways by the zone. I'd push it early so you don't have to push it where an enemy would expect you to be pushing from. Because right now, he's staying strictly outside the zone. Right? He's just staying in between the actual zone's closing point and the zone location. Which means he's going to have to either walk around the base to get to an even area land, and then push, or push down through a valley when it's expected to push down through a valley. And doing so most likely gets you killed. Okay, he has a tac shotgun. Definitely good enough to replace his bomb. Still doesn't organize his inventory. I will say, overall, this player is a 5 out of 10. He's hearing shots but not seeing them, and he's completely unaware of his surroundings. There you go. And now we get into our next fight with a forced zone push on him. Now he can use his advantage to force his opponent to get closer and then shotgun them, or he can do what he's doing now, which is outranging and forcing the opponent back while pushing them. However, that's going to cause some interference, as seen here, by a side party also trying to get in through the zone. Now, I wish I could swap between them to show you the different points of view of what this battle would be about. But here we have him just simply shooting this guy. Still full shield and shit. This, I think that's whatever his name is. Moving just along the edge of the zone. Staying at 100 though. He's now forced to push through this valley, and now he's sticking around the zone, which isn't a good thing. However, being forced to push through this valley means that also he's going to be forced to push back up the valley afterwards. He tags him for 20, another tag for 20. I see he's using sniper. I recommend pushing him. Okay, so it's clear he's been shield broken. He did a 21 there. He's pushing him. Nice, nice. Not building cover. Gonna have to take a point off for that. I'd say he's an average 4 player. Still good enough to get high elims. Definitely good enough to know when to pick up something from a dead body. I'd say that. But why would you drop? Does this guy know what he's doing with his weapons? He just left a gold burst assault rifle in place of his green one. What is he doing? That is a horrible tactic. The higher the rarity, the better the damage. What's the point in that? Clearly he's feeling too cocky. I mean, it's obvious. 8 people left. It's looking like he might actually be able to win this one. Okay, he's clearly leaving himself way too exposed. He's going to get shot at. Also, not building any back cover, I see. Getting a bit too cocky with your plays here. Okay. Looks like the person's clearly building cover. Oh. A nice 40 damage there. Well, almost 40 damage. 32. Oh, we have a kill. Nice. Clearly, he should have gone with that burst rifle of a higher caliber on Legendary. Now here we have him applying a medkit. Seems like he's gonna get attacked. So hope the medkit has enough time. It does. But can he kill him in time? Nice, he can. With 4 people remaining in the lobby, he gets into a sniper duel, expecting some interference from the side. However, there isn't any. Oh, enemy has the high ground, so he has to knock him down from that. It seems to be a fair grounded fight. He's going to need to heal, though, even though he's at 69 health. But let's hope with the 2 other remaining opponents, he can push through. Being honest, I would not expect... Our default is in a one-on-one position. It seems like the best plan would be to reach the high ground on the top of the hill there. However, if that's where our opponent is, then I suspect it'd be a hard time getting up there, let alone killing them. Oh, all in all, this has come down to the wire. It's all on this one moment. Gearing up for full shields. Looks like this is going to be a full-on battle. Okay, he is 2 rockets away from death, though. And that's still a weakness, is that the rockets do insane amounts of damage. He will have to push to the top of the hill to even have a chance, unless the opponent is being forced to push him from the storm. So let's see where this zone ends up. It ends up on the top of the hill.
Now, my strat would be to go to the zone, build a box, and force the opponent to push you. He's clearly not doing that, however. He's going straight out of the way and upping his weapons a bit beforehand. Oh, looks like he gets hit by one rocket. He is 115. Can he pull this off? Gets rocketed again. And he wins with a snipe to the head. 275, I think, damage. Oh. Does a nice emote to taunt all the spectators watching. Nice. And I guess that's our game. Again, I'm not sure how this format works. Y'all can try this for yourself. It's actually pretty fun to just watch a match and see each person's strategy and type of... basically to see how each person plays out. And while a lot of people have been complaining about the not being able to see your opponent's weapons, go into spectate mode, which is a mode that is available. I know that. And you can see what weapons they had, what advantage they had over you in forms of loot and tiers and all that. Secondly, people are complaining about skill-based matchmaking. Fuck those people. The thing is, when Fortnite first came out, and it's not first came out, but when Fortnite didn't have skill-based matchmaking, basically, and there was sweat gore in every match, right? Here's the catch. No. Just no. Simply put. Because you can't win a match unless you're a god at Fortnite at that point. And no one's going to be a god at Fortnite overnight, right? And so, you had those people who played 24/7. Oh, it's disabled. I have to wait 18 minutes. But you had the people who played 24/7 who were good at the game. And then you had people like me and my friends. Also, really, Fort Squad's Hype Night, you have one round to boost your points in this every Saturday session. There are 3 sessions of this event, actually 4. The higher your hype, the higher you are just in general. Now let me explain how you get points. Reaching top 12 gives you 3 points, so, beating out half the people in the match. Reaching top 6 gives you 3 points, and then reaching top 4, reaching areas where it counts gives you another 3 points. Getting top 2, being one of the last 2 remaining squads alive in this one match you get, will give you another 3 points, and a victory royale is worth, you guessed it, 3 more points. Now, each elimination you get is a +1 to your current points. So logically, if you level up, if you get 3 eliminations, you'll get 3 points. If you get 4 or 5, you'll get more. And the whole point of this is to up your hype for, FNCS, I think. I don't know what that is. It's an unlockable, apparently. I think it means Fortnite, compete stuff, this. Reaching 20 points on Friday will give you a banner, but basically, doing that there should up your hype so that you can go in here. So, that's interesting. Anyway, I'm going to stop streaming. This is getting boring.